Hey everyone, it's MCZX the Prince here with my review of Night 1 of the G1 Climax in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Man, I'm debating on whether this should be spoiler alert or spoiler free. I'm leaning towards spoiler free because I would appreciate everyone to go see the matches. Take my word for it when I tell you every single match on the card from Night 1, amazing. Everyone in that company, purebred athletes, everyone's competing. Everyone wants to put out the best match they can. And I appreciate that as a wrestling fan. Every professional wrestling fan is going to appreciate this G1 Climax, especially Night 1. I'm going to say my favorite match. I think my favorite match. It's a tie between Naito and Ibushi. Now, let me tell you about Naito and Ibushi. They have some history. They were rivals before Ibushi left. And, Naito took over. Ibushi went to the CWC, didn't sign. Thank the Lord. And Ibushi was just a, free agent, freelancing, going wherever he wants. He comes back to the G1 Climax. And Naito feels like, oh, what is this, for part-timers now? So you can just come in whenever you want. And Naito claimed that Ibushi's not going to win a single match at the G1 Climax. Let me tell you, they went through hell for 2 points, man. 2 freaking points. One win is 2 freaking points. A draw is 1 point for each. And if you can't continue well, obviously the other person gets the 2 points. I think that's kind of self-explanatory. But, man, that match was amazing. It's definitely one of my favorites of 2017. Definitely a match of the year candidate. It was great. I think if you thought, Kota had any ring rust or anything like that, you're insane. And you're absolutely wrong, because he does not. He still got it, man. He still has it, despite being away for so long. I'm glad to see him back, but I don't want to win an A block, I think it'd be cool to see Ibushi versus Omega, but I don't think he deserves it as of now, because he has been gone for a while. And yes, he was Tiger Mask W. I knew it was him. But at the same time, he doesn't deserve to win A block. And I don't want him to win A block. Definitely watch that match. Take about I think the match was maybe 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Around that range. Take that time and watch that match, man. Because I can just tell you who wins and loses, but what's the fun in that? I want New Japan to get more subscribers. I want New Japan to get more views. Because it's great. It's great promotion. In a close second was Nagata versus Yoshihashi. Now, I was surprised that I even picked that match on the same level as Naito and Ibushi, because I'm not the biggest Yoshihashi fan. But Nagata, this is Nagata's last G1. He's not retiring, it's just his last G1. He's not doing any more tournaments after this. And Yoshihashi did beat Kenny Omega last year's G1 Climax in the first round, I believe. It was a big win for him. Really don't recall caring for Yoshihashi, but he's improved a ton. I mean, his facial expressions are just stagnant. They look like a Japanese person's facial expressions. Like just a normal businessman. He looks like a businessman that wrestles. Let's just say that. He's going to be big in the junior and the heavyweight division, but he needs to work on those facial expressions, and he's just missing something. Maybe it's in the character or the gimmick, but I think Yoshihashi's missing something. And if this is Nagata's last G1, damn it, he's going to make every person he faces to step up their game and earn those points. They're going to have to earn the points if they're going to, beat Nagata, man. Because this was another match that I thought the two guys didn't have to go so hard for, but they went extremely hard. I think it'd be a cool swan song if Nagata won A block, but you know the saying, you don't go out on top, you go out on your back. So I don't see that happening, but I think Nagata's going to get a bunch of points in this G1. Then you had Tanahashi versus Zack Sabre Jr., man. I guess this one would be a spoiler. I will spoil this one because it's kind of hard not. Well, it's not, but I'm going to. Tana's a madman for not getting that surgery and taking that 6-month break. I would have took the break. Have a torn bicep, and I'm still wrestling and performing like nothing's wrong with me. He's Japanese John Cena. Superman, I swear. He's about to be doing movies too right after this, I think. I guess when you're hungry and you can manage the pain, you can do just about anything. And I can tell Tana's hungry still, despite his losing record against newcomers in the G1. And this is why it's a spoiler, because Zack Sabre Jr. is a newcomer in the G1. And man, it was another great match, but I hope Tana's bicep is okay, because damn, it got bent. In so many ways, it shouldn't have got bent that night, man. It was just bad. It was rough to watch. I was like, oh, God, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. I get really jumpy when I see a Zack Sabre Jr. match because I think someone's going to break something. I think Zack's going to break a foot, a finger, an arm, completely choke someone out, like legit choke them out, and they're in a coma or something. Like, Zack Sabre Jr. isn't just some cruiserweight. That needs to be made clear. He's a submission machine. He can hang with the best of them. And he did beat Tanahashi. That's your one spoiler. One spoiler per night. I'll give one spoiler per night. How about that? It's spoiler-free-ish. You only got one spoiler in there. I think that's a good deal. We've got 19 of these to do. You know? I'm glad ZSJ didn't sign to WWE because he'd be stuck in 205 Live doing mundane storylines when he could actually take out a Brock Lesnar. He could take out a Roman Reigns. He can take out a Finn Balor. ZSJ is one of the best out here, and he deserves some respect. Oh, man. I can't wait for his match with Suzuki. That's going to be straight up torture. Straight up torture. Then you had Bad Luck Fale versus Makabe. Two big horses. Well, Fale's bigger than Makabe, but two really physical dudes just beating the crap out of each other. Super hard hitting. I don't know. Oh, crap. This might be another spoiler. I can't tell you that. Well, Makabe did something stupid in the match, and he shouldn't have did it. And, yeah, it would have cost him regardless, but, yeah. RIP the ring announcer, because Fale keeps killing him. And he destroyed his shoe, too. So, good job. Goto versus Ishii was also hard-hitting. Now, listen. Goto and Ishii, I don't like Goto that much. But Goto and Ishii put on one hell of a performance. They beat the crap out of each other. Where they shouldn't be performing the next night, but they performed the next night like nothing happened. And I'm so impressed by that. I don't understand how they do it, but they did it. And that's another must watch. You gotta watch that match too. I guess that'll be the third match of the night for me. And instead of going over all the tag matches, because there are 4 tag matches before we get to the G1 matches, I'm going to go over my 2 favorite ones. The LIJ tag match, where it was Evil and Hiromu with Daryl versus Sanada and Bushi. And, you know, there's no hard feelings in LIJ. No hard feelings at all. If you have to face each other, so be it. That seems to be it. They're still brothers at the end of the day, unlike any other faction in pro wrestling. I can't think of one. If you put Roman versus Seth would feel some type of way, kind of backstab you. Can't see it in the Miz Taraj either. Miz versus Axel. Axel gets some heat, and then he'll get kicked out the Miz Taraj because he did too much. He shined like the star he is. So, can't see that happening in any other faction, but LIJ is a brotherhood. A real brotherhood, unlike the Shield. And my other favorite tag team match was the Chaos match involving Okada, Gato, Yano, and Jado. Now, it was comedy-ish, sort of, because with Yano's involved, it's going to be a comedic match. I have a really crazy theory before I sign off. Can anyone see Yano as the IWGP Heavyweight Champion? Like, could you imagine that? It would be so funny, man. He'd be selling the belt. Like, he'll get replicas of the belt to sell, and more DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff. Maybe he'd upgrade from DVDs to Blu-rays, and because he has the title now. That would be so freaking funny. The match wasn't a barn burner, but it was very entertaining. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you the way it ended, but it was very entertaining. It's good to see comedy in wrestling, and the fact that Chaos members don't hold grudges either is a great thing. I like that in New Japan. With gang warfare is, if we got to go against each other, we got to go against each other. It's no hard feelings. I appreciate that. And that was night 1 of the G1 Climax with your one spoiler. It was mostly spoiler-free. Anyways, links in the description. Everything's there. You know where to follow us, like Smart Kingdom on Twitter, or follow us on Facebook at The Smart Kingdom. It's very easy to find us. And tune in next time for night 2 of the G1 Climax 27. I'm MCZX the Prince. Later.